going on, guys? Back again with another one for you. Today's talk, I'm going to tell you guys what happened with the 4Runner I had for a short time and what's new in my life with this new truck and what's happening this week and what's going to happen in next month and some other things. I'll just bullshit a little bit because I haven't talked to you guys in a while and let you guys know what's going on. So, I got the 4Runner last week. I bought it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, actually, but I paid $2,000 for it. It had 202,000 miles on it, and it was a decent truck. I mean, someone took really good care of it for a 1995. Very clean. It was very clean. It had a nice system in it. It had nice tires and wheels. I mean, it was a nice truck for what it was. When I got it home, I drove it, and I noticed the oil pressure was really low, and it kept getting low. But when you first started it up in the morning, it would be good. And then as you drove it and warmed up, it got really bad, really low. But never had no noise. So on a Saturday, after driving it like 3 or 4 days to work, I figured I'm going to change the oil in it and put thicker oil in it. I'll put Mobil 1 in it and not use that shit that the dealership uses, the water. I drained it, and it was really, really thin oil. And it was black, like pitch black. And it was supposed to be just done. So I was like, maybe they didn't do it, maybe they did. I go to start it up after I did the oil change. I didn't even change the filter on it, guys. I'm not going to lie. I drained the oil, put new oil in it, and I put that Rizzoli stuff in, or Rizzoli or something like that has like, it's for bearings and seals, whatever. It's thick, like almost looks like honey. And go to start it up, and it's turning and it won't start. So I was like, damn, what did I do wrong? I go out, look at the plugs, I look at the wires. First of all, I go to pull the wire off the plug, and it falls apart in my hand. So they're probably like 200,000 miles on the wires, I'm guessing, or around there, something close to it. So I changed the plugs, changed the wires, still won't start. So I have a mechanic come over to the house, and he figures out it's a mass airflow sensor. So the next day on a Sunday, I go put a mass airflow sensor in it. Go to start it up, boom, starts right up and runs. But during the process of it running, now it has a little bit of a miss. I don't know if it had a miss before and you just didn't notice it because the mass airflow sensor was bad or going bad. But man, with that new mass airflow sensor on, it ran really good. It was just really good. It was really quick at revving, but it just had a miss at the idle, and it had a really bad miss in reverse. So, needless to say, I already had like $600 into the vehicle now since I paid the mechanic and had buy plugs twice since I messed up the wires the first time by pulling them. I ripped the one off because I'm not very, I don't have a lot of patience, and I got pissed off and I ripped the wires off. The third time I checked in the plugs, and I ripped the wires right off the plug and it left it on there just like it did the first time. So I had to go buy wires again. So needless to say, I was into the vehicle pretty good amount of money, and I was done. I didn't want to put no more money into it, so I was going to sell it. So my beautiful wife, which I love her to death, greatest woman in the world, she went and got me a 2019 Ranger, and that's what you guys will be seeing now. It's a 2019 2.3 liter turboed 10-speed, which is awesome. I'm so glad I'm back in a 10-speed. And I never really dailied my Mustang, as you guys know, but man, I love this 10-speed. It is crazy fast at shifting. I mean, Ford really stepped it up, and Chevy both, whenever they put these 10-speeds in. I love it. I know you can't make a lot of power with them, they say, but in this Ranger, the 10-speed works great. It gives you power when you want it. You floor it, and it gets moving. I'm telling you, it's the greatest thing ever, the 10-speed. So the Ranger I got, it's a nice truck. I love this truck for what it is. I didn't ever think I'd have a Ranger, honestly. I thought they were kind of like a novelty type truck. I thought they were, they're not really a truck anymore. But this thing actually is a truck, and it actually does pretty well for what it is. I think it's more power than most of the older trucks I used to have. Like the older half-ton pickups I had, this thing has a lot more power than that, and it really gets up and goes. And I'll do a video one of these days of what it does, 0 to 60 and all that stuff. I have a bunch of tools in it now. I probably have 600 pounds of tools in it, maybe 700 pounds of tools in it. So it's not really fair to the truck to do it, but I'll do it anyway with the tools in it. Give you guys a rundown and see what it'll do. Now getting back to the Mustang. So the Mustang's going in the shop this week. It's getting new gears and a new retune from Lund. And hopefully the gears and the tune fix that sound I'm getting. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. If the transmission goes someday, I guess maybe I'll end up putting an MT82 or something, or a Tremec in it or something. I'm tired of the 6R80 slow shifts anyway. You go to floor and it don't even shift down. It just stays in the gear it's in. So, not knocking the 6R80. I know a lot of guys make power with them, and I think I'll make a lot of power with mine eventually, but right now it just pisses me off the sound that I'm getting out of it, and I think it's all to do with the converter, but no one wants to tell me it is or it isn't. So I'm living with it, and I'm gonna race the car the way it is, and with the noise it's making, I'll race it with the noise it's making. I really don't care. If it goes, I always have this Ranger to drive, so I can fix it myself. Next time I'll put the converter in myself. I'll do everything myself from probably now on to the Mustang, unless it's something crazy that I don't know how to do. But that said, hope you guys like the Ranger. I hope you guys like seeing videos of it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of I'll probably do a lot of in-car stuff now in the Ranger, since it's nice and quiet when I'm driving it. The 4Runner I couldn't do much because it was loud. It sounded almost like a hurricane ripping through it when you got on it. Every time you had to go, you were flooring it, so it was like, you know, all the time, constantly growling. But the Ranger's nice and quiet. But I'll give you guys a little videos and some walk around of the Ranger. And the Mustang, like I said, my family comes out in mid-October, and we're gonna be going to the track, and I'll be racing there at the track. But this year, racing for me, guys, I probably won't be doing much of it. I can't really afford to. This new job has got me kind of in a tight spot, so. But I'll get to the track whenever I can, but I don't think I'll be racing as much as I did last year in the old 18. I'd like to, but I just can't afford it. In this new job, I got to I got to be there more. So I'll talk to you guys later. Catch you on the next one, guys.